and we're listening to trainer Marty Feldman.
Keep the pressure on him and feint your hook. You feint that hook. Even if you ain't hitting him on the chin, drive it straight to the chest.
Over here, over here.
Right there.
Don't do that.
Right
Don't
there.
blow your nose.
No, don't blow your nose, yeah. Now look, keep feinting that hook and drove it straight right to the chest.
A good point, Randy Gordon. We heard the corner of Mike Picciotti cautioning him to don't blow your nose. That's an easy way to get in trouble.
Very easy way, because anybody who starts to get a little bit of eye injury or swelling around the eyes, if you blow your nose, the edema, the swelling can just right up into the sinus cavities, a shut eye almost instantly.
Looks like a little blood now trickling from the nose of Kevin Rooney as Picciotti goes to work in the body and then lands a good right.
Very nice shot thrown by Picciotti.
Very small trickle of blood flowing from the nose of Rooney.
Well, his cut man, Bob Miller, real good one. And he's going to have to get ready with those cotton swabs. And there's a little mouse now growing under the left eye of Mike Picciotti. These guys are beginning to bang each other.
As we pointed out, both have had problems throughout their careers with facial cuts, swellings, been very vulnerable to that kind of situation. And now that mouse, as you point out, very close to opening up under the left eye of Picciotti.
That is rapidly swelling. As we are just sitting here watching it, it is growing.
We're halfway through the fourth round. And both corners were very concerned about their two fighters being able to survive 10 rounds of brisk fighting just for that very reason, the cut factors.
Well, we said earlier, this is going to be a bruising fight, and it's turning into a bruising fight.
Rooney now looking like he may also have a cut above his left eye.
He just might. Although I know because he's gotten cut there a few times, his eyebrow goes in different directions.
A right hand by Picciotti. The best punch of the fight. Picciotti landing rights and lefts. And a right and a left, and Rooney is hurt.
Rooney had better hold on.
Action aplenty here in the fourth round.
Remember, there's a standing 8 count here in Atlantic City. Let's see if Joe O'Neill gives him a standing 8.
30 seconds to go. Rooney in trouble, and a standing 8.
Yes, he did.
It's over. It's all over. Kevin Rooney not only in trouble from the power of the blows, but the cuts also a big, big factor. And a fourth round knockout for Mike Picciotti. And there his wife Sue applauding most excitedly as this entire crowd has come to life here. And what we saw were a couple of factors beginning to become real problems for Kevin Rooney. The cuts and the fact that he was taking some heavy shots. For Mike Picciotti now, knockout number 14 in his career. And we're going to see it again. A steady stream of big blows here by Picciotti, opening the cuts and causing severe damage to Kevin Rooney. He slips this one, but Rooney is hurt now, against the ropes, doing all he can do to avoid punishment. And there's a chopping right hand and a left that sets up the standing 8 count. Now Ed Darian with the official verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Referee Joe O'Neill stops this bout at 2 minutes and 42 seconds of the 4th round, and a winner by a TKO, Mike Picciotti. Picciotti. And how about a nice round of applause for Kevin Rooney? Let's hear it for him. Maestro, please.
Well, for Kevin Rooney now, his 4th setback. And for Mike Picciotti, his record climbing now to 28-2-3. And up at ringside now, we have Randy Gordon with the victor. 2:42 the official time in the 4th round. Here is Randy Gordon with the winner, Mike Picciotti.
Well, just as it was starting to heat up and turn into one of 1985's fights of the year, Mike Picciotti just turned on the juice and got rid of a very tough Kevin Rooney.
Well, I was in good shape for this one. I kept in shade after the Charlie Smith fight, which was April 8th. So I kept in good shape, and I was in excellent shape for this fight.
It looked like the first 2 rounds, you were feeling him out a bit.
Yeah,
He was shorter than you. He had the shorter jab, and he was trying to set you up, jabbing to the body, trying to bring your hands down. What were you thinking at that point?
Well, I wasn't really thinking what he's going to do. I know his style of fighting. You know, he only has that one style. My plan was just to jab, get his hands up, and then start working to the body. Which it started working, a couple good body shots, but that, I was just working towards it. That's what my plan was.
You had hurt him in the 3rd round with several left hooks to the body. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Well, the double hook I threw, I knew it was a good punch, but whether I hurt him, I don't know.
The signs all around here that were proclaiming this fight said both guys are looking for their shot to move their way up in the junior middleweight rankings. I'm going to bring in your manager, Marty the Wolfman Feldman. I want to get something from Marty. Marty, what is next now? A very impressive victory tonight. What would you possibly look for next now?
We're trying to fight a top contender in the welterweight division, because that is what Pick will be his next fight.
There are rumors that I'm hearing about that you're looking for Johnny Bump City Bumpus.
Very nice. Hope it comes true.
What do you think about that?
I would like to fight Bumpus. It'll be a good fight. I'm looking forward. If we get it, we get it. I'm not getting my hopes up now.
Okay, back to your fight tonight. When you guys started to go to war in that 3rd round, did you think it was going to last very much longer?
Well, sure. I thought a lot of guys would come back, so I just kept working, making sure he wasn't coming back. You never know. You never know when a guy's going to come back. You just keep working, until the ref jumps in there.
Okay, it was just a very impressive performance for you tonight. And Mike Picciotti, who had 3 consecutive 7th round knockouts to his credit, tonight found that number 4 was the lucky number. Let's send it back to ringside and my buddy, Jim Barniak.
That's the one thing. Hi to my mom.
Atlantic City, New Jersey, Sands Tiger Eye Limited, in association with Peltz Boxing Promotions, proudly present this evening's big professional boxing card. Is approved and sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Commission, the Honorable Robert W. Lee, Acting Commissioner, Nick D. Balistreri, Assistant Commissioner. The physicians in attendance at ringside this evening, Chief Physician Dr. Frank B. Doggett, Dr. Ronald Wood, and Dr. Paul T. Williams. The judges, Lawrence Wallace, Joe Pasquale, and Frank Brunette. Counting for the knockdown seconds, alternate referee Double S Steve Smoger. The timekeeper to bell is Roosevelt Gilbert. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round welterweight bout, referee Larry Hazard. And now, boxing fans, introducing the principals. First, in the red corner, wearing the blue trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 149½ pounds. This gentleman has a record of 22 wins, 6 losses with 17 knockouts. From Harlingen, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Efrain Olivo. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the red trim. He weighed in at 148.5 pounds. This young man has a record of 28 wins, 2 losses, 3 draws, with 14 knockouts. From Ridley Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, boxing fans, here's Mike Picciotti.
Okay, fellas, you both received your instructions earlier. Let me remind you, I want a good, clean fight and obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? I'd shake hands, come out fighting at the bell. Good luck to you both.
All set to go, the main event, 10 rounds. Picciotti with another big following here tonight. He probably now is the Philadelphia area's most popular fighter here in Atlantic City. He certainly sells the most tickets. And of course, the promoters and the casinos love that. Picciotti in the white trunks with the red stripe, Olivo, Efrain Olivo, the blue trunks, and the white stripe.
Jim, it is unbelievable the change in the body of Efrain Olivo. I was in Houston, Texas last March 18 when he fought the hard-hitting junior welterweight. There's a slip by Olivo. Choo-Choo Dixon destroyed him. 2 rounds, absolutely just pummeled his body. Olivo was 10 pounds less, and I'm telling you, he looked like a rail. His ribs were sticking out. Here it is, he's 10 pounds heavier. Look at that body on him. What a difference 10 pounds is. It's just a different body.
Would you believe that not too long ago, Olivo weighed 180 pounds, and then, as you mentioned, got down to 140 and just couldn't handle it. And now he's where he wants to be, or should be, right around the 150 mark, just a shade under it. But 180?
I think that 180 came out of frustration after the loss to Choo-Choo Dixon. He just ate and ate and ate, and he took off for about 3 months. And when he came back, it was against Horace Shuford, and he was finally honed, went the distance with that #1 contender, lost the decision, and now they say in the gym he's looking better than ever.
Picciotti, if you fans have been following Tiger Eye Boxing, you know all about him. He's a willing mixer. He's a guy who gets tougher as the fight goes on. He's got a tremendous amount of heart. Fights very well when hurt. You can't get too cocky against Olivo. He's got 17 knockouts in his 22 victories. He told us, though, he has 24 victories. There were 2 fights south of the border that do not show up on his official record. Picciotti, the left jab.
I wonder if Picciotti could be looking ahead, because he told me he wants welterweight contender Johnny City Bumpus, the former junior welterweight champion of the world. Right now, he's got his hands full, I think, tonight with Efrain Olivo out of Harlingen, Texas.
Picciotti, a really strong individual for his size. We watched him work in the gym, and he can move that heavy bag.
All right, let him out. Let him out.
And now round 2.
We were listening to the voice of the Wolfman, Marty Feldman. A promising middleweight in the 60s. Packed quite a wallop in that left hook of his. Still does.
Olivo says that many of the youngsters of Harlingen, Texas, right near the Mexican border, are fighters or fight fans, one or the other. They still get those Saturday night fights from Mexico City beamed in via the telly down that way.
Efrain Olivo a little bit taller at 5'10". Picciotti 5'9.5". That Randy's reach goes to Olivo 30 inches to 28.5. Inch and a half Randy's reach advantage. Let's watch and see if Olivo uses it.
Picciotti digs a right hand under the left elbow, and that landed. There's a good left jab by Picciotti, who comes across with a right, and he hurt Olivo. He's banging to the body now, and he's a savage body puncher. Olivo is hurt. Olivo is hurt. Picciotti going to work.
Olivo had better hold on.
Those body punches landing at will. Olivo begging for help on the ring, and his legs are gone. He has got to hold on. Picciotti, again, that overhand right. He's so strong. He's got Olivo in real trouble. And Olivo's going to go down. And Larry Hazard says that's all.
Well, when you consider the fact that this guy just went 10 rounds with Horace Shuford, the top welterweight contender in the world, you have to be impressed with what Mike Picciotti has done tonight.
Well, Mike Picciotti wanted a strong showing, and you can't get much stronger than that. Here's a young man who earlier this week had a slight battle with the flu and lost a bit of stamina, stayed out of the gym for a couple of days, showing no ill effects here. Went right to work in the second round and landed some very impressive body shots, which brought the guard down of Olivo, and then the big left and right came over the top, and it was only a matter of time. And the crowd here from Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, about 60 miles or so away, really applauding their hero. And there you see Efrain Olivo would, once the barrage started, he never could recover. Here it is, another look. The left jab really gets Olivo's attention. An overhand right, and there's that sharp left to the body. Now Olivo's in trouble. His legs gave away, and it was a matter of pursuit from then on. Just one solid blow after another. And Larry Hazard, as we'll look at another angle now. You want to see an example of the killer instinct. Picciotti certainly displayed it. Once his man was in trouble, he wasn't going to waste any motion up there.
Roll. Roll. That's it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of Chief Physician Dr. Frank B. Doggett, referee Larry Hazard stops this bout at 1 minute and 42 seconds of the second round, and a winner by a TKO, Mike Picciotti. Picciotti. And how about a nice round of applause for Efrain Olivo. Let's hear it for him. Maestro, please.
Mike Picciotti now going to visit with Randy Gordon at ringside, and let's go up to ringside now and meet Mike Picciotti.
Well, I'm sure that Mike Picciotti's fans are not happy the way it ended just so fast. They wanted to see their men work. They'll take it any way they can get, and you never look better.
Well, first thing I want to get off the bat is say hello to my mother, and Billy and Tricia, and little Charlene and little Michael.
Okay, the right hand that you hit him with some good body shots. Then that right hand wobbled him, and you went after him.
Yeah, well, with the right hand, I think I hurt him with. You know, like, he did give me a flash with one right hand he threw. I was careless, covered up, my hands were down. Then he came back with a body shot right to the body, which I knew hurt him. And then a right to the head, which I knew I had him hurt, so I just kept working.
You're well aware that this guy just went 10 rounds with the top welterweight on this planet, and you just out and out destroyed him.
Well, I was in excellent shape. You know.
What's next?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Tommy Harris.
I heard you screaming for Johnny Bumpus.
Well, they tried for Bumpus, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get Bumpus. I don't care. It don't matter.
When you win as impressively as Mike Picciotti did, it doesn't matter who you fight, even the champ. He is now 29-2-3 and on his way to the top. Let's go back to ringside and Jim Barniak.
Thank you very much, Randy. And that's knockout number 15 for Mike Picciotti, who seems to be on a roll now. He has KO'd his last 5 opponents after suffering a defeat back in March of 27 of 1982. More boxing to follow, and we hope you stay with us. It'll all come your way. Tail of the tape for tonight's bout. One very important stat missing right up there is that Mike Picciotti has knocked out his last 6 opponents, going for 7 in a row against the tough Juan Alonzo Villa from Guadalajara. All right, let's get us started here, and ring announcer Ed Darian will do that.
Of the sensational Sands Hotel and Casino, here in the boxing capital of the world of Atlantic City, New Jersey, Sands Tiger Eye Limited, in association with Peltz Boxing Promotions, proudly present this evening's big professional boxing card. Is approved and sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Commission, the Honorable Larry Hazard, Acting Commissioner, Nick D. Balistreri, Deputy Commissioner. The Chief Physician in attendance at ringside this evening is Dr. Frank B. Doggett, along with his fine colleague, Dr. Stanley H. Eden. The judges, Frank Cairo, Frank Brunette, and Rich Strange. Counting for the knockdown seconds, alternate referee Tony Perez. The timekeeper to bell is Arthur Spell. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round welterweight bout, referee Rudy Battle. And now, boxing fans, introducing the principals. First, in the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the black trim. He weighed in at 147 3/4 pounds. This gentleman has 26 wins, 7 losses with 17 knockouts. From Guadalajara, Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Juan Alonzo Villa. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 146 1/4 pounds. This young man has 30 wins, only 2 losses, 3 draws, with 16 knockouts. He is ranked number 18 by the World Boxing Council from Ridley Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Boxing fans, here is Mike Picciotti.
Okay, gentlemen, we've received your pre-fight instructions. I expect a clean break at all times, and I expect a clean contest. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
Well, the Ridley Township area of Delaware County is about 70 miles from here, but you would think, listening to this crowd, that Mike Picciotti is fighting truly in his own backyard. And a long way from here, Guadalajara, New Mexico, brings us Juan Alonzo Villa. Villa created a lot of attention and won his way to Atlantic City by defeating Sergio Medina in Guadalajara. Medina, the top-ranked welterweight in Mexico. He defeated him in 10 rounds back in October. This is Villa in the white trunks with the black stripes. Picciotti with his nickname, Pick, in the red with the white trim.
And you can see one reason why Picciotti has become so popular, because when the bell rings, he doesn't like to use the 20 feet inside the ring. He likes to jump on you and make a war out of it every round.
Early on in his career, he had the reputation of being a slow starter. Around 5 6th, 7th round, he'd start to put it together. He used to take a lot of punishment in those fights. He has changed that around quite a bit, and he just dropped a big right hand on Villa. And another one.
Manager Marty Feldman, who also trains Picciotti, has got him boxing a lot more, has turned him into a world-class fighter. Now, one interesting statistic you might have seen in the tail of the tape, you saw Villa was taller by about 1.5 inches, 5'11" to 5'9.5", yet he has the shorter reach, 28.5 to 27.5. So I think you'll see Picciotti getting home first with the jab more often than not.
He's been able to drop some lead right hands on Villa here in this opening round.
It doesn't matter how tall you are. You don't hit a man with height. You hit him with reach. Picciotti has that reach advantage. Villa looks very calm, keeping those hands high, thinking on defense.
Good left to the body, dug in there by Picciotti. He misses that follow-up right hand, though, but now he goes to work inside and takes the short right hand. And answers back with a couple of rights. So Picciotti going to work. Wow, here comes action aplenty here in the opening round.
I'm surprised how slow Villa's hands are. If he is that slow, he should not stay on the ropes. He should get in the middle of the ring, because this is one of those rare times Picciotti is a lot faster than an opponent. A speed demon he is not.
Villa had some moments here in this first round, but so did Picciotti. You predicted that this would not be wise strategy, right, for Villa to go toe-to-toe.
It would be just suicide for him to stand there, just professional suicide. And at times he does it, but most of the times he's doing what he's doing now, and that's what he should do. Just consistently doing, staying in the middle of the ring, using the jabs, but I'm surprised how slow his hands are.
That's right to the body. Well, this crowd, and we have one here tonight, a packed house at the Copa Room of the Sands Hotel. Very, very pro Picciotti. They will cheer loudly on every Picciotti punch, whether it lands or not. So don't be deceived sometimes by how the crowd reacts. Sam Solomon on your left. Now you see some end swell being applied to the left eye of Picciotti.
And you also see some action in the first round. A very bad place for Villa to be. He was back to the ropes about midway through the round. There you saw a shot stray a little bit low by Picciotti. But Villa took some hard shots.
Some final instructions by Marty Feldman, and here we go. Sharp right hand by Picciotti, and coming right back, typical Mexican-style Villa.
You just said it, typical Mexican style. Rudy Battle had to warn him it's becoming a battle of low blows. There you see a split lower lip on Villa, the blood pouring down from Villa.
Oh, and a left hook, and down goes Villa. A solid left hook.
Well, he's electing to fight Mike Picciotti's fight, and he paid for it right there.
Villa shaking his head. He's okay, but let's see. He's not too eager to be charging forward. That's Picciotti right at going to work.
The body shot's destroying Villa, just taking him apart.
Villa practically falling here as Picciotti goes to the body a little bit low, and now an overhead right. 2 minutes left here in the second round. Lots of time for Picciotti, and not a lot of time for Villa, considering his state, but he fights back gamely. Boy, that was a classic left hook. And there's another one.
Villa has got to hold on or get out of there. He's in the wrong place at the right time for Picciotti. Now the hands of Villa down. The blood's bothering him. is so game, typical Mexican fashion. You hit me and I'll hit you. Doesn't anybody in Mexico know?
There's another left.
Another low shot by Picciotti. There have been about 8 this round. A hard right hand and Villa's in trouble.
Villa gamely battling back here, but taking the worst of it against the ropes. A minute left here in the second round. Picciotti's got to be thinking, what do I got to do? And here comes Villa back. Wow.
Picciotti had to take a deep breath there. He got wobbled by a shot.
Picciotti now.
I believe an elbow got through on the part of Villa, who continues to punch and punch. Picciotti's in danger of taking a standing 8 count.
How about this turnaround? 30 seconds left. It's all Villa all of a sudden.
Villa must have thrown about 20 shots without return. And he continues as Picciotti comes storming back, waiting for his opportunity.
My nerves, what about?
There you see the time remaining in round number 2.
About 8 rounds of boxing packed into 2 here.
Our Tiger Eye cameras are in the corner of Juan Alonso Villa out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
We've got doctors in both corners.
What a round number 2 was. And you know, at the end of 1986, when the rounds of the year are marked down, that one certainly will be on it. First, early in the round, knocked down that man, Juan Alonso Villa, came storming back and hurt the favorite, the local favorite, the man in red, Mike Picciotti. And this is from early in the round. A counter left hook right on the chin sends Villa down. And it didn't look like he'd be able to make it, but my goodness, he did.
Don't go away.
Villa's lower lip is split. His eyes showing a puffiness from the tremendous punishment he's taken so far. But this tough Mexican just is trying to make a fight at it. And that, tonight, might be his undoing. Not many guys can stand right in there. This level and slug with Mike Picciotti.
There is no question, though, that Villa had Picciotti in some trouble in the final minute of that second round.
Picciotti waiting for the right hand, trying to set up the right hand with the jab. Marty Feldman in the corner, imploring him to go to the body, work the body, forget the head for a while. Bring those hands down with body shots.
Picciotti narrowly missing that left hook again. Takes the right hand.
Try to picture the pressure that Villa feels. Being in the backyard, nobody he knows is here. It would be the same thing as if Picciotti went to Guadalajara, Mexico to fight Villa. What a left hook to the body by Picciotti. That shot hurt Villa, who bent over in agony. You could see it on his face.
Yeah, he sure does look like a guy in pain up there.
It's from the body shots, not the head shot.
There's a right hand, catches Picciotti.
That hook that dropped Villa in the second round is history, but the body shots are staying with him.
Again, a little right hand by Villa. He's getting that right hand over the left of Picciotti. There it is again. Picciotti throws the left and Villa throws the right, and it's a race as to who gets the punch across. There's the right by Villa.
That's about the fastest punch he's thrown tonight. I'm surprised that he doesn't have much hand speed. If anything, the man's got plenty of heart. A real good chin. When he went down, that was only the second time in his career that he's ever been knocked down. Sylvester Mitty did it to him back in January of 1985.
seconds here of the third round. We've got a couple of fighters tired already, and rightfully so. That second round was something. Both guys kind of taking a little bit of a breather in that third round.
The man holding the end-swell device around the right eye of Mike Picciotti, one of the best cut men in the business, Ralph Close, the cut Citro, the man who's got the computer business, who's in charge of all the records of fighters. What a job that is. There's Juan Alonzo Villa, the man in blue, his corner man, Jose Guadalupe Hernandez, has been with him since the kid's about 10 years old.
A complete record of Juan Alonzo Villa not available. We have him listed at 26-7 with 17 KOs. 24 years old, Picciotti 28 years old. And this is round 4.
Picciotti comes right out, throws a hard left jab. Remember, his reach is a little bit longer by about 1 inch, despite the fact he's the shorter fighter. Both guys have tasted the other man's power, and now they're looking at each other with some respect. Mike Picciotti stopped the veteran Pablo Baez in round number 4 of a very exciting fight, but pounded him almost from the opening bell. Swing and a miss by Villa. A wild shot as he went for the body and looked for the body again.
Villa straightened up there by a left jab. There's a mouse under the left eye of Villa, and he also has that narrow slit on his lower lip. He just takes a jab right there. So Villa now beginning to really show the markings and the wear and tear of this gruesome 3 rounds now in the 4th.
Villa's putting some heavy body shots on Picciotti.
Villa has landed a lot more punches. We have seen Mike Picciotti now in all of his last 6 fights, and this is the most punishment I can recall him ever take.
Picciotti confused for a moment because Villa has switched to the southpaw style. And you see Picciotti laying back as he tries to study him, thinking, what is going on here? He should just forget about the southpaw style and just continue on. Try that straight right hand down the middle over the left hand of Villa, which is held down at chest level. I bet you Picciotti can land it. And meanwhile, it's a very good round for Villa.
Yep, Picciotti really hanging against the ropes and not moving, and not a very good piece of strategy at this point, because he's taken a lot of right hands. Now Picciotti answers back. I wonder if Picciotti is trying to save himself here and hope that Villa punches himself out, because he is throwing an awful lot of leather. I'm talking about Villa. There's a left and another left. Picciotti scoring.
2 solid shots by Picciotti, but looking to end it.
Villa comes right back with right hands. Another one. Villa is a windmill up there despite the punishment that he's had to take. This is round 4. And here we go, right where we left off.
We're coming off a very nice round for Juan Alonzo Villa out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Villa in the white trunks. It was a round he apparently won when he had Mike Picciotti on the ropes for much of the time, despite the fact he was wobbled on several occasions with hard Picciotti hooks.
If Villa can keep up this pace, he is some physical specimen, because he has thrown tons of punches up there. And he comes up with a nice left uppercut.
You caught that one. It was a short left uppercut that snapped the head of Picciotti, and you can see that he has a real good chin.
Piciatti again very dangerously around that low blow border. Ooh, and a left to the body and a right by Villa scores. And another right. It's Villa now on the attack, even though he's backing up. Picciotti goes to the ropes. And here comes Villa again. And watch these punches. They just keep coming.
Here's where Picciotti has to do something. He can't just stand there and take and duck and duck. Because in Jersey, there is a standing 8 count, and referee Rudy Battle will use it.
Incredible.
How many punches without a return?
Surge here by, and a right hand by Picciotti.
I know what Picciotti's doing. He's trying to wait for that one big opening, but it's not coming. At least not yet. And by letting Villa get off and off and off, he's risking taking a good shot on the chin, getting cut or whatever. He's got to let the hands fly, Jim.
This is round 5 of 10. Villa was down in the second round, but he's been coming on of late.
20 shots without a return.
There's a left and a right by Picciotti, and Villa is hurt. But he can fight hurt, and here he comes.
What a tough kid this Villa is. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
30 seconds left, round 5.
That's 19 punches in a row, 20, 21, 22. Without a return from Picciotti, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And these are now starting to land with some power behind them.
There's 40 shots in a row without a return from Picciotti. Now close to 50 shots, Jim.
There's one shot by Picciotti, and there's a bell, and what a round that is. And that was round 5. Whew.
Now, that round, Picciotti landed the hardest shots, I think. But meanwhile, you saw there were volleys at least on 3 or 4 occasions when Villa got off with maybe 20, 25 shots without a return from Picciotti. I'm surprised there's no standing 8 count, or at least a warning from Battle to start punching back.
How much stamina, though, in the arms of this guy, Juan Alonso Villa, is there? Great shot here.
Didi Stenzel, our Tiger Eye cameraman, gets right above these guys. You could feel the shots in there. You could feel the power of Juan Alonso Villa as he tries to get Picciotti out of there, who just stood in the corner for most of the round looking for a counterpunch.
Picciotti coming right over to the corner now of Villa. I think Marty Feldman over in the Picciotti corner was able to convince Mike Picciotti that, hey, he might be behind in this bout. Right to the body there by Picciotti.
Villa came in here with a credential of being a real good, tough fighter. In his last fight in October in Guadalajara, he scored a 10-round decision over Sergio Medina, the #1 rated welterweight in Mexico, and that says something right there, because Medina can fight.
Picciotti did land a nice left hook again here to start this 6th round. Backed up in one of the few times in this bout. Although Villa was down in round 2. He weathered that storm.
Jim, it's surprising that Picciotti is comparatively unmarked. There's a slight swelling underneath his right eye, and I mean slight. But meanwhile, Villa, he looks like he stuck his face in a mix-match.
And here he comes back again. You know, you got to hurt him to get him going. It used to be the Picciotti trademark. Here's a right or left uppercut by Villa. Back a long time here in Atlantic City to equal the rounds 2 and 5 and 3 and 5 in this fight.
Round 5 was just incredible. And the blood again from that split lower lip of Juan Alonso Villa.
Villa not as busy so far in this round as he has been.
You notice this round, Mike Picciotti not going near the ropes, not going near a corner. I'm sure the Wolfman, Marty Sullivan, told him, you keep away from there. Keep in the center of the ring and use your reach advantage.
Seconds left here, round 6.
This round, Villa keeping Picciotti off balance.
Uppercuts. So here comes Villa back, and Picciotti gets those ropes again, and that's where he's had some problems.
Another fine round for the Mexican Juan Alonzo Villa in white.
Well, this guy here certainly commanding the respect of the boxing audience here at the Sands Hotel and Casino. I'm Jim Barniak along with Randy Gordon, hoping you're enjoying it as much as we are. One of the real fine fights of the year here. Well, it's early in the year, but let's count it with last year's fights too.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. February, March, they all count as much as any other month. And this will be on the list, if it keeps up like this, of fights of the year for 1986. And in round number 6, there was some real action. The action always swings in Villa's favor, at least so far in this fight. Every time Picciotti goes back to the ropes, we see Villa just open up with both hands. This man is not afraid to throw punches.
Seventh round, and Picciotti starts it with a crisp left jab right on the forehead of Villa.
My unofficial scorecard shows Mike Picciotti winning the first 3 rounds, but Juan Alonzo Villa coming back to win 4, 5, and 6. That's got this even.
Seventh round has been a very favorable one for Picciotti. He's had 3 knockouts out of his 6 knockouts streak in this 7th round.
This is one of the largest crowds, one of the largest turnouts in the Poker Room at the Sands Hotel and Casino I have seen since Frank the Animal Fletcher was fighting his way up the middleweight ladder.
And I was thinking of a Fletcher fight with Ernie Singletary that closely rivals this one in intensity and punches thrown. And
both guys in that fight left a lot of pieces and chunks of themselves in the ring. Singletary and Fletcher. Fletcher, one of the most exciting fighters in Atlantic City's history.
Villa now going to that southpaw stance for a moment. Picciotti ducking under those hooks, right hooks they are for the moment. But against the ropes, Picciotti not an effective fighter here tonight. They're past the halfway point here, 7th round.
There's a swelling on the left eyelid of Mike Picciotti. There may even be a small cut there. And once again, Picciotti worked over when he's on the ropes. He may be blocking a lot of those shots, but you don't score points when you keep your hands high.
The remarkable thing is that Villa has yet to punch himself out.
Mexicans are not known for punching themselves out. Look at the left eye now of Mike Picciotti. Closing rapidly. I mean rapidly. That thing's almost shut now.
Not cut, but it is swollen almost egg-sized.
And Jim, he started this round. It didn't look like that. I'm sure that, I know at the start of the round there was a swelling there. It could have been a thumb that did it. Or he could have blown his nose. If you blow your nose, the sinus cavity just fills right up. That will create a problem. You notice Villa trying to move around that way over towards the eye to create problems for Picciotti, and it certainly is. And now you can just sense that number 18 rating in jeopardy.
Piciotti trying to answer here, but he's spent an awful lot of time in this fight against the rope. And that's significant, Randy. You know, of all the fights we have seen Mike Picciotti, we've seen quite a bit of them. I have never seen him as against the ropes as he is tonight. Now, is that the opponent dictating that, or is that maybe Mike Picciotti not in as good a condition as he has been?
Oh, Mike is in great condition. According to Marty Feldman, he says he's in tremendous condition, and you can see that he is. A man can't take this kind of punishment and continue on. It's that Juan Alonso Villa, when he came in here, people were saying, who? From just checking him out. We found out that he was a good fighter just by beating the #1 Mexican, the welterweight, #1 welterweight in Mexico, Sergio Medina rather. You could tell that he's a real good fighter. Look at that left eye of Mike Picciotti. A swollen, now near shut left eye.
Number 8. And still a fresh, though battered looking Juan Alonso Villa.
There's no blood on Mike Picciotti, but the left eye is shut. He is going to have one shiner tomorrow. Actually, it takes 2 days for the shiner to grow.
Just put your hand over one eye and look around the living room for a while, and you can get a sense for what it is like to have half that vision cut off.
Body shot really bothered Alonso Villa, and a left hook shook him up there. And look how game he is, coming right back in, a hard right hand by Villa.
That's the way it's been. Villa at his best, as you get a good look at that eye now from that angle. Villa at his best when he's hurt.
If Mike Picciotti sees anything from the eye, it's no more than maybe 10 or 15% vision.
And look now his left hand. The left hand of Picciotti's down low.
If anywhere, that hand should be way up to try to protect the eye.
Down way low. He's almost inviting the right, and I guess he wants to counter it.
Juan Alonso's white trunks look like he spent the afternoon in a butcher shop.
Halfway through here, this 8th round, we missed that right hand a moment ago. Picciotti's grazing blows.
The blood continues to pour down the lower lip of Juan Alonso Villa. Slight trickle of blood from his nose.
Picciotti with a good right hand, but here comes Villa right back. He doesn't let you get the advantage here. Amazing show of stamina. There's another right by Picciotti.
Pick trying to stay close.
Villa right back. Picciotti now, the mouth beginning to open up, another sign of fatigue. He's been fighting open mouth here almost this entire way in the 8th round.
Well, since he launched his comeback in July of 1984, Picciotti has not had to work past 7 rounds. So every time the clock ticks, uncharted territory for the young man.
Less than 30 seconds, and so many rounds have ended just like what you're seeing now.
Picciotti has gotten 10 rounds before, but that was before the comeback. And this is a fight of fights.
Steady blows by Villa. Picciotti can't seem to get on track here.
I wonder if it was the other way around, if there'd be a standing 8 count.
And Villa doing a little dance at the end of the 8th round to further show that he's got a lot left.
Blood coming from the right eye of Alonso Villa, cut underneath the left eye. It looks like his face has been christened with a bottle of ketchup. But look at him, not even breathing hard. Is that man a machine or what?
Watch the end of this round, and this has really got to hurt Mike Picciotti in the scorer's eyes, because so many rounds where he may have built up a lead gets neutralized or maybe even negated by these closing seconds of each round. And left eye now of Picciotti's has to be closed. I don't know how he can see out of that at all. That is a mean mouth. That's as big a mouth as you'll see in the fight game.
Referee Rudy Battle watching that mouth. That isn't even a mouth anymore. That's like a giant slum. He's watching it. And this fight could be over shortly. That thing gets any worse. And you know it's not going to get better.
Rudy Battle really is focused right on it.
I think Mike just has to pull out the stops here. He has to come out and let the punches fly. Well, this as early as about 3 years ago.
Rudy Battle asking Mike, can you see? And Picciotti didn't even answer. But he takes the right hand right on that eye. That hurt him. And here comes Rudy Battle wants a timeout. He wants a doctor to look at that eye. He took a chopping right hand right on it, and you could see the quiver in Mike Picciotti. Went from head to toe.
I don't think we're going to see any more. I'll be surprised if Doggett lets this fight go on. Conferring with referee Rudy Battle. Picciotti pleading to let the fight continue. Dr. Doggett on the outside doesn't want to see any more.
And we're not going to have any more. In the 9th round, a technical knockout and a major upset in the welterweight division as Juan Alonzo Villa, who just refused to quit in this fight after being knocked down in the 2nd round and in deep trouble, came back. And did he ever come back with relentless punching power?
One of the grittiest performances I have ever seen. The man just got hammered. In the 1st round, he was hammered. The 2nd round, he took a left hook on the chin that sent him down. He got up. His lip was split down the middle. And yet the man kept coming back. And he stopped the local favorite, the heavy favorite, Mike Picciotti.
So for Picciotti now, who had a string of 7 consecutive knockouts, that is broken. His last loss occurred in 1982 against Johnny Cooper. Watch the final blow here.